Komfo Teaching Hospital is turning some patients in need of dialysis treatment to private facilities due to insufficient equipment for the procedure. Presently, only one dialysis machine is fully functional, supporting another partially working. Chief Executive Officer Professor Dr. Dialysis says the decision to limit dialysis to patients of the hospital is the hardest taken under his tenure. He spoke at a meeting with the Finance Minister, who told the mother and baby units are being constructed at the hospital. Nana Ojima has more.
Dialysis is a procedure to remove waste products and excess fluid from the blood when the kidney stops working properly. The failure of kidney patients to get the service when necessary may lead to death. The Komfo Teaching Hospital is a referral hospital for 12 of the 16 regions in the country. Its nephrology unit is challenged with the necessary tools for the procedure despite the relevance. Professor Ochre Ademensa explains some critical decisions the hospital has taken.
The truth is that we at Komfo presently have, I usually say, 1.5 dialysis machines. And it's because one is working at full capacity, the other is working at fault. And so what it means is that we are no longer able to receive patients from outside for dialysis. So the dialysis in this hospital is restricted to patients who are within the hospital. One of the most difficult calls I have had to make as a chief executive was when I was approached by my medical director, and who posed a question as to whether or not he was okay to send patients who needed dialysis to private facilities for dialysis. As difficult as our call was, it had to be made because we do not have sufficient dialysis machines. And Mr. Minister, the truth is that for each dialysis session, it takes 4 hours. And so what it means is that if you have 2 dialysis machines in-house and you have, say, 5 patients who need dialysis, what it means is that if God does not intervene, then by the time he gets to the turn of the 5th person, he probably would have popped off.
The tooling challenge of the hospital is not limited to dialysis machines. For over 18 years, the hospital has been without mammography machines.
One key example is a mammography machine, which for the past about 18 years we haven't had one. And so we are picking up breast cancer cases in stages 3 and stage 4. Apparently about 70% of the cases of breast cancer are diagnosed in stage 3 and stage 4, basically because the effective screening that ought to be done with the help of a mammogram machine is not being done.
Meanwhile, the challenge with spacing continues to affect the hospital's operations. Professor Dr. Ademensa explained though the hospital is constrained, they are forced to congest their facilities.
Indeed, if Komfo decides to close off the emergency center for 24 hours because it is full, and as we speak, the place is meant, orange ward is meant for 12, we presently have about 42 patients. Yellow is meant for 18, we have about 27 patients. Red is meant for 7, we have about 10 patients there as we speak now. And so if we decided that we're no longer receiving emergencies, obviously because the place is full, what it means is that we are practically asking patients who come in who are turned away to go and die.
The release of funds for works on the mother and baby units comes as a relief for many in the Ashanti region. Finance Minister Dr. Mohammed Amin Adams reveals 14 million euros have been released for the purpose.
Can I assure you, because of the concern by our president, the directive for us to find money and address these outstanding infrastructure issues, you have seen us moving very quickly. And this visit by me demonstrates that commitment to addressing these challenges so we can bring relief to the people of Kumasi, Ashanti region. And I know that a lot of cases are referred to Komfo from other regions of the country.
For Joy News, Nana Ojima, Kumasi.